Like broken English.
Great scenes at the keynote as two tennis balls have made it onto the pitch. Now that was a disgrace for the second half, to be honest with you, absolute disgrace. Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on my channel. So today we're back at the Eco Power Stadium for Doncaster Rovers against Grimsby Town in League 2. So today I've got some pre and post match analysis for you as well as the match footage from the day. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we'll start off with my team and home team, which is Doncaster Rovers. So we're currently in 12th at 24th place, where we've been for what feels like forever now. So bang on halfway in the table. So as of today, we're currently winless in 5, which we've lost 4 of them, and we've won 1 in our last 10. Our last match was actually a 1-0 away defeat to Gillingham on a Good Friday. To be fair, the performance was better. It still weren't good enough, but it was definitely better than it has been over the last few weeks. But by no means, like I say, we've got a lot of work to do if we're going to be competitive in this division for the end of this season and the start of next season. But as I said at the end of that match, I'm struggling to see where the next goal's coming from, never mind the next win. We're just up front, we've just got absolutely nothing. Like I say, whichever striker is up front, we're just getting isolated all the time. Got like no options, just getting useless long balls up to them, which they're expected to like do a lot with a lost cause, to be fair, and it's just not working, unfortunately. So yeah, it's hard to say as a fan, but it's literally, you can't see where the goals come from, never mind another win. I mean, I'm expecting us to probably lose the remainder of the games, but we'll see what happens. Like I say, hopefully we can turn it around today against Grimsby, but we'll see what happens. And speaking of Grimsby, they're also in not the best form. They're also winless in 6. They've lost 3 of the matches and then drawn the other 3. So they've lost the last 2 matches. The last of them ones was actually a 4-1 home defeat to Ollerton United, who, to be fair, have picked up some decent results over the last few weeks, and they're looking like they could be making a bit of a resurgence and keeping the survival hopes in the EFL pretty strong. So like I say, losing that match in the FA Cup were a bit of their downfall, because the last win was the match before that, which was a 1-0 away win at Sutton. But since that 5-0 loss to Brighton, they've been winless in 6. To be fair, like I say, a few videos ago, I did a video on Crewe, and Grimsby's been pretty similar. They've been kind of halfway up the bottom half of the table. They've not really looked in any trouble of going down, but they've not pushed at all towards the promotion places or the top half at all. They've kind of been consistently in that mid-range of the bottom half of the table. So in previous meetings, which was at Blundell Park in Grimsby, Donny Rovers actually won that game by 3-1, and in my opinion, that was probably our best performance of the season so far. We were dominant that game, we looked superb. Like I say, we scored 3 really good goals, especially with Biggins in the second half, which I actually missed. I was in the toilet at the time. We were just after half time, so but yeah, that was a really good goal when I watched it back, and probably my favourite away day of the season as well. And Rovers took all 3 points back to South Yorkshire. So like all Rovers fans, I'm hoping for a repeat of that performance. Do I think we'll get it? So do I think Rovers will do double over Grimsby, or do I think Grimsby will get the first win in 7? My prediction is, like I said earlier in the video, I don't see where the next goal is coming from, never mind that next win. I think, like I say, at the minute, it feels like we're going to lose every game that we've got left, and I think that's going to be the case here against a poor Grimsby team. I don't think it's going to be a classic whatsoever, but I think they are going to nick it. So I'm going to go with Doncaster Rovers 0, Grimsby Town 1. Anyway, that's enough of the pre-match analysis from me. So let's head on over to the Eco Power Stadium and see how the match goes. But first, let's have some pre-match. The Cheswolds.
Like broken English kind of thing.
Yeah. I did it today with our taxi driver, actually.
Is that what you So the team lineup is out now. There's 2 changes from Good Friday. So James Brown and Kieran Egg are coming to the squad for Jack Goodman and Charlie Seaman. So we've got Mitchell in there, and then we've got Brown at right back, looks like Molyneux at left back, and then we've got Nelson, Faulkner and Long at centre back. In midfield we've got Barlow, Close, Westbrook and Tommy Rowe, with Kieran Agard up front on his own. And then on the bench we've got Bottomley, Williams, Seaman, Miller, Hurst, Ravenel and Goodman. So just from the value bar, it's been a very weird start to today. Fire alarm's gone off twice since we've been here, since about 2:30. So God knows what's going on, but apparently it's a pyro away end. So yeah, we'll see what happens at the rest if it's as weird start as this. God knows what the rest of the game is going to be like. But anyway, let's get into the ground and let's get to kick off. There we go, the tackle board, flags are out in force. See what happens. Here come the teams. Let's go into sold out their allocation. Run away. Get him there! I think so. What a goal! Get in! It's 1-0 to Donny. Barlow with a lovely goal, just outside the box, just killed it, great above keeper. Absolutely lovely. Grimsby started better, but we've come into it a bit more as the house gone on, so get in. That time we'll score a goal. And if it was scoring a 1-0 season, but we haven't, so Donny won, Grimsby now. Could have been 2-0, Ben close to the centre crossbar. A great play, great ball out to I think it was Barlow on the left, plays it into Close, and yeah, centre crossbar, great bit of play, should be 2-0. Getting a lot more into this game now. Rovers 1, Grimsby 0. Crazy to see as at the key out as 2 tennis balls have made it onto the pitch. Amazing. That's half time, 1-0 to Rovers. So at half time was Doncaster Rovers 1, Grimsby 0. It's not been pretty, but to be fair, I'll take that first half compared to what we've had before. You can tell it's kind of 2 poor teams that are going at it. Not a lot of quality in either side, to be fair, and not a lot of great plays. Grimsby definitely started the half for better, but we kind of got more into it as the half went along. And we got a lovely goal through Aidan Barlow, lovely shot from outside the box, and Close almost replicated that as well. But is shot unfortunately with the crossbar. But yeah, I've kind of come into it as the half's gone on and looked better as the half's gone on. But like I say, it's 2 poor teams, 2 completely out of form teams, and you can tell that with a game of football. But hopefully, like I say, we can carry this on into the second half and keep this going, and who knows, get a first win in a very long time. So anyway, let's get into the second half and see how it goes. 54 minutes gone, Nelson has gone for a really bad injury. It looks like a neck injury to me. And Rome Shaw's replaced him. It looks really bad, but been a pretty quiet start to the half. Well, Rovers are through here. Go on! Put it in, but it's a bit of a heavy touch from Rome there, but anyway, still 1-0 Rovers. Second half's just on. Oh, what a save! Oh, what a save from Mitchell. Fuck's sake. 1-1. 1-1 now, the corner just wasn't dealt with at all, and they just poked it into the net. It's been going for a while, to be fair. They've been getting more into this second half, more it's been going on. Rovers had a great chance, so Barlow's just blasted over the bar, but yeah, that goal's been coming to be fair, and it's finally come. So Rovers 1, Grimsby 1. Didn't he? 9 minutes added on for injury time. Can either team get a winner? Fuck's sake! It's been coming. It's been coming. Sums us up a minute. 2-1 Grimsby, that's been coming. We've sat back all half, it's been absolutely shocking. Absolutely pathetic. That's been coming, you can see. We've just not pressed them at all.
Putting Hurst on now.
Exactly.
2 minutes to go.
It's coming on 2 minutes to go. Should have been ages ago. It's pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Someone needs to be done after this game. It's absolutely pathetic.
That's what happened.
Exactly.
It's supposed to get home.
We deserve that. It's been coming. It's been coming. Finally got 2 up top, well, 8 minutes into stoppage time. Yeah. Full time. Disgrace. So full time, Doncaster Rovers 1 at Grimsby Town 2, and that was a disgrace for the second half, to be honest with you. Absolute disgrace. We just never looked like we wanted to get that second goal at all. We just sat back, invited so much pressure on, and keep doing that, they're going to punish you, and that's what Grimsby did. They just, like I say, they had the chances. We had our warning signs, and we just never adapted to it. And yeah, Grimsby just kept coming at us, and eventually got the 2 goals that you could kind of tell were coming. And like I say, that's the thing, they don't look a good team either. None of these teams that's come at us look outstanding. There's very few that I've been overly impressed with this season. And Grimsby included, like I say, we're both pretty much bottom of the form table. And you could tell that in performance, but they wanted it more. They pressed more. They had to, obviously, we've been 1-0 down, but even at 1-0, we're only one team that we're going forward and actually going for it. And then when we did eventually change it up, it were too late. Like I say, we brought Hurst on with very little time left to play. Same way Goodman. It's probably the longest we've ever had 2 strikers up top, and that were about 2 minutes. It's just appalling. Some of his decisions just baffle me and baffle a lot of the fans. It's like we're setting up just so negatively, and it's like, how much longer can this go on? I mean, Bramall's kind of shot his in foot a bit. We're saying that he's going to get Schofield the transfer window at the start of the season, because at the minute, it's not good. I mean, I'm not saying just get him out straight away, but you've shot your in foot there, because you're kind of guaranteeing him that even if results don't change, that he's going to still be there. But I'm not happy. A lot of the fans aren't happy, and results need to change, and quickly. I mean, I know the season's only a write-off, but I'm thinking more for next season, because if things don't change and we don't make some big decisions, get some key players in, and make some better tactical decisions during the match, I personally think we're in big trouble. But yeah, that's about it for today. Like I say, this long, poor run continues, and in some more breaking news, we're out of 12th place for first time in what feels like forever. We're now down to 15th, and Grimsby's overtook us into 14th. So, yeah. I mean, it's not a change that everyone were hoping for today, but it is a change. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Next video will probably be on Wednesday night with Campion against Harrogate. So please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get 750 subs as soon as possible. But until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.